Hi guys! So today's video is part 2 in the series of the survival guide to Christmas, and it is going home / travelling for Christmas. So let's get started, shall we? Okay. Number 1. Don't be afraid of being antisocial. For example, getting on a train, you just go sit in a corner and just waste time away until your next stop, or your complete end of journey, depends on like how many changeovers you've got and stuff. But I found when I went back home for Christmas, which is where I am now. Hi guys! I found that when I went on the train, basically it started off me being antisocial, and the more I got out of my comfort zone and started talking to people, I actually enjoyed it. Like, I got a bacon baguette from the guy at the buffet store, they called it. It wasn't a buffet, it was first come first serve, which would have been quite funny if everyone wanted a bacon wrap. The train was going back and forward, back and forward, back and forward, like an Alton Towers ride, which is what the guy even said, and threw me across the train, and I was there just trying to catch these baskets of food because I didn't want them to go everywhere, and it went down quite well. So that's number 1 and number 2 actually, because don't be completely antisocial. You can go on your phone and talk, it's fine. But if someone does talk to you, or just make an effort just to make someone's day a little bit brighter. 2, try not to get thrown across a train. It's a very hard thing to do, but there is no classy way to do it at all. Number 3, don't be afraid to make fun of other countries with other people. For example, I was going from Newport to Abergavenny, further onwards. As soon as I got off the train in Reading, got on the train to Newport, they started suddenly being more friendly. I don't know if this is just a Welsh thing, we're just naturally nice people, but we're not. Not being offensive to Welsh or English people, it's just my opinion of them. I was on a train as soon as I got off the train at Reading to get on the train to Newport, the bus conductor and stuff started being really nice and friendly. Then as I got on the train to Abergavenny, there was this woman sat next to me, and I got on just like huffing and puffing, because the outside of trains always have the names written across them. So what is the deal with that? Like, are you meant to psychic and predict this is where I must go? This is the train for me. Shit, I'm on a train to Manchester. How it could go. So I had to ask him based on the time, and then he gave me the platform, so I was just hoping. And then I met this really lovely mature student next to me. This woman who was sat next to me the other side, they normally don't have to, like, they don't have an obligation to talk to people, because their side is 2 different sides of the train. Leaned over and went, I use this app, and just like showed me and said, this is what you should get, and this saved my life, and just general stuff like that. And it was so nice just have people talking and communicating, and that's something that was I'd say it's utterly British. Come on, we complain about transport and weather. Now on to the less specific stuff. Right, parents, you've got to know this, okay? Just between me and you. Or even, they've probably told you a million times. I don't know why they're over there. Apparently they're just hiding in the corner of my room. No children are in the corner of my room. Let's just get that right. No children are in the corner of my room. So parents, between all of us, and you know they've told you, and I'm just going to elaborate it even more, no sing-along songs. Children in the back of the car are going to be plotting your demise. Because if you're singing, especially if that car journey is over an hour long, you wouldn't do it on any other mode of transport. You wouldn't do it on a bus, because you don't go, the wheels on the bus go round and round really loud for an hour over. Everyone would kill you then. You know it. But you think because it's children, they're acceptable to manipulation and sing-alongs, and it will educate them and make them happy. No, it won't, especially if they're over the age of 10. So, we're clear? No sing-alongs. No. This one's to you, children. I'm sorry, but always be prepared for screaming at the sat-nav. The driver is always going to scream at the sat-nav. because it's either going the wrong way, taking you into a river, accidentally put the wrong destination in and you're going to a different town. Or the seaside, depending if you hacked it or not. But don't change the voice to Mr. T or yourself, because you'll pity the fool who changed it. Because that person is going to get killed. And I suggest you doing it was him. Especially if it was you. This is where like extra people in the car come in handy. And lastly, of course, because on this list it wouldn't be complete without No Are We There Yet? You're Not Donkey and you do not want to turn the driver into Shrek. But you could get left in the middle of Asda, for example. Just because they'd be like, yeah, we just need to do a little bit of shopping. Quick, go, 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 go! But basically, that concludes today's survival guide of Christmas. Part 2. There are 5 episodes in this series and I will try and add to them if they become popular, but it's my festive thing and you should expect a 15 festive favourites alongside sometime. Might be after Christmas considering I'm travelling next week. I'm travelling on Thursday and Friday because I get to see Russell Howard. Basically, I've wanted to see him since I was 12 or earlier than that, I think. Earlier? Oh god, I'm not a farmer. Oh, it's the Welsh in me coming out. Anyway, take care guys, and signing off now. Bye guys!